Hello, everybody, and welcome to the White... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's the old guy in the club. That's the name of the show. It's not the White Label Agency. That's the name of my channel and my company. Oh, I'm an idiot. What else is new?
You are a mess.
I am a mess. I am a mess. And we will talk about why I'm a mess in about 2 minutes. But before we do that, that guy right there is coffee mogul and entrepreneur extraordinaire, Neil Jackson, everybody.
You got to figure that one out.
If I had an air horn, I'd be hitting it right now. I do not have an air horn. Whoa, what just happened? Do you have an air horn, Neil? I would like an air horn.
I have no air horn right now.
No air horn. That just seems...
It
seems low budget to me. I don't know.
I feel like YouTube would probably shut you down for that too, because you didn't get a clearance.
No. What?
Maybe.
No way.
Maybe.
I don't believe that. There's no chance. No, you're not serious, right?
No, I have no idea. I know that they're strict. I just don't know how strict they are.
Come on. An air horn? Who owns the air horn? Because that's a patent I would like, or whatever the fuck it is.
Look, it came from somewhere.
When did the air horn come about? Was that? I think it's like 10 years ago, is my guess.
No.
More?
Yeah.
Really?
The air horn? I should go get my computer. The history of hip hop air horn.
Hip hop air horn? That's what it's called? Come on.
I have no idea, but that would make sense.
I don't know.
The hip hop air horn. Lisa. All right.
Well, let's 70s. Stop it, Naran. It's not from the 70s. Is it possible it's from the 70s? Because I'm going to sound like an asshole. I don't have to apologize. I don't want to do that.
We should bring Naran into the stream.
We can't do anything for the next 7 minutes because we have to figure out how this is going to go. And for all of y'all, did I just say that? What is going on? I think I just had a stroke. I don't really understand what's happening, but I've never said that in my life, and I just did. So, great. Anyway.
Well, tell everybody why you're freaking out right now.
I am. I'm about to. So hello to everyone in the chat. It's looks like it's friends of ours so far, which is awesome. I love when you guys are first because then we can start talking and we don't really need to be too serious because, we get super serious later in episodes. Not really. So I think we've talked about this on the show. So I think all of you guys know that I collect trading cards, basketball, baseball, football, Pokemon, right? I think we all have talked about that before. So last week, I got a great card out of a box that I opened with my brother. And we put that card up for sale on eBay. And that card's auction ends in literally 5 minutes. And it's a big card for us. The bidding is already over $5,000. But we guessed that this card would sell at around $8,000. So right now we are stressing out that it's not really performing like we thought it was gonna, which is very annoying, but it is what it is. So now I'm going to stress out for the next 5 minutes or 4 minutes and 44 seconds, and then hope that at the end of the auction, it just gets bid all the way up to where we think it's going to be, which happens a lot. You can't guarantee it. So who knows? So I will be stressed for the next 5 minutes, and then I will either be very happy or very pissed off. And I can't really predict which way it's going to go, unfortunately. So, I don't really have much to say for the next 5 minutes.
Well...
Terrible time to start a show.
Yeah, you were like, you know what? Maybe we should do. I was
going to live stream the auction. Should we do it? I mean, should I just throw up the screen?
Yeah, you might as well show everybody. Great
You
Dane,
think?
what's up? Claudia, I am sorry about the mug. We are having technical difficulties. Believe it or not, Shopify shut down for a little bit. So now we're back up and running. We're trying to get everything together.
There's not like a countdown like there normally would be, because typically there would be an actual countdown on this thing. And it's not, the time isn't ticking down. So it would be very boring if I just
well, then you're just going to have to do a manual countdown. So just so you know, yes, you're an asshole to Naran, because apparently the first ever recorded air horn was in Jamaica, basically, in 1972. The Wailers Band's Raver version was the first ever recorded air horn.
Well,
so there you have it.
I guess I was wrong. Sorry, Naran. I'm an idiot. I'm also wrong on my card, apparently, which is fucking really pissing me off right now. Like this is like the difference of like $3,000, like, which would be half mine. So that's annoying.
So anyway, did you tell the audience what card this is?
Oh, so it's a LaMelo Ball Blue Ice. Here's a picture of it. I don't know if anybody can see that. And that's the card.
What's the street value on that thing?
Street value? What are we? Street value. Okay, it's going up. It's going. Go.
Rally.
Go. Why did it only go up $200? No. God, are you kidding me? What?
Man,
I have 2 minutes left, but come on.
We're in a pandemic. People don't have jobs.
Oh, stop it. Stimmy money.
Stimmy that money.
How did it only go up $200? Like, that's impossible. I mean, who? A minute 30.
So
right. Are we just gonna sit here?
The box cost a little over $2,000.
Yes.
You already made your money back. You already doubled, correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you can't really look at it that way, because it wasn't the only box we bought. Obviously, I mean, you know, we bought some boxes. 1 minute, people. 1 minute. Oh man.
Why do you do this to yourself? Why don't you just
I
go to
don't
Vegas?
know. I mean, it's so much fun, but it's stressful. It shouldn't. This is kind of an anomaly, because they've sold for more than this, and you can typically guess where it's going to end up, but 35 seconds. Damn it. Maybe we'll get some last minute.
We got Naran and William Lifestyle. William Lifestyle won't even call Naran back, but yet they meet in the chat.
We should have what are they fighting? We should bring them both on and let them fight it out. 20 seconds. They're always fighting about something. So
yeah.
15 seconds. Oh, come on. You got to keep going up. 10 seconds. 10 seconds is where I start. It's not going. Damn it. 5, 4. This is so disappointing. 7,000. Yes. Keep going. Go up. Go up. Go up.
Wow, you made 7,000?
It went up. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? It disappeared. Where is it? It sold for like $69.98, and now it's not in my sold list. Come on, are you really trying to give me a heart attack on like a live stream here?
They're like,
this
yes,
is not cool.
We actually meant 30 cents.
This is really not cool. I don't understand where it went. I've never seen this before, and I sell a lot of cards. It is not there. I really don't know what's happening, but I do need to investigate.
I don't even know why I'm here right now.
I don't know either. But this is like, where did it go?
In the interweb. It is in space, in digital space.
Hold on.
So, chat, how was your guys' day? How's everybody doing? Well, we see this man freaking out.
I'm like, yes, I'm freaking out. You would be freaking out too.
I wouldn't have streamed, to be honest.
Really?
If I knew that I was going to get to the point where I was going to freak out like this, I would have never streamed to begin with.
I have another card that's like running now. It keeps buzzing and it's like $100 card. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I don't want that. Show me where my card went.
It's in the other dude's hands like, so long, sucker.
All right. Well, $7,000, sick. I mean, obviously I have to be happy with that. I think it would have been nice. William Lifestyle. Yes. I don't know how much into cards you are, basketball cards. Well, I guess let's ask you, are you into basketball cards, and give you a minute to respond here. Do you collect basketball cards? Are you aware that human beings do collect, in fact, basketball cards? Because I do, and I opened up me and my brother split a box of Prism, which is the newest NBA release, last week, and we hit a LaMelo Ball Blue Ice, which means nothing to you if you don't know anything about basketball cards. But I had an auction on eBay going, and it ended about 3 minutes ago. And up until the last second, the highest bid was $5K. And then in the literally last 5 seconds, it got bid up to $7. So I was stressing for a minute. We were hoping to get $8 to $8,500. We got $7. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Yes, physical cards, William. Now, if you want to talk digital, you're talking to the king of NFTs right over there, Neil Jackson.
Who, me?
Doesn't know any players, but he knows NFT.
Zero players. What are you talking about? I'm actually now shifting over to crypto. You're king NFT. I'm shifting over to crypto now.
I can't be king NFT because I couldn't even get into the last fucking drop.
Yeah, but you have a lot more money saved up. You've got better luck. You got what did you get? A LeBron James?
Yeah, but I sold it. It was like the shittiest LeBron James ever in Top Shot. Like he had like 15 moments at the time. Every one of them was over $1,600, and mine was like $104. Yeah. So.
What, you bought it for what, $9? You're complaining? You're really complaining?
Yes.
What the fuck, dude? Just like you can't really think about, you bought an entire box of cards for $2,000. You got one card that's worth $5,000.
Yeah,
now,
but
you what, 7,000? Well, actually, you made zero right now because you're looking for it.
I made zero because A, I'm looking for it, and B, they haven't paid yet. Because it's not like it clicks over and you're paid automatically. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
Hold on one second. I mean, it's not coming up in my cancellations or returns, so that's a good sign. But where is it? It is gone. It just disappeared out of my account. I honestly don't know what's happening. I know this is like probably comical to you guys watching me like lose my mind, but I don't really have anything to say here. I'm a little. I'm a little freaked out.
You have a list?
A list of what? Things to talk about? Of course I do. That's not important. No, I do have a list. Let me pull it up.
But you have the physical card in your person.
Hold on. I have the physical card, not in my person, but on my person. I do.
Inside of you?
There it is.
So then what are you freaking out about?
Here's what I'm freaking out about. Obviously, I'm in possession of this card. So if there was anything that happened with the auction and it canceled, I still have the card, right? So I'm not out. The problem is this product came out a couple weeks ago. So when a product first comes out, that's when it's worth the most. So that auction that I just sold for $7,000, if I put it up for auction again, I might get 5 next time. That's the problem. And that's what happened to me with another one that I had. This stupid thing. I know you can't see that, but this card, when it first came out and people got it graded, which is why it's in this slab, it was a $3,500 card. By the time I got it back from grading, it was a $1,500 card. Then I put it up for auction. A week later, my auction ends. It sells for $1,325. The second it sold, the buyer canceled the auction, canceled their bid. So now I'm stuck with, well, not this. This is a J.R. Smith rookie card, if anybody likes J.R. Smith. Now I'm stuck, not stuck because I like the card, but I'm stuck with this card that I thought I sold for $1,300. This is a PSA 10, William, if you're asking this about this Charizard. But yeah, so now I'm stuck with it, and I could probably sell it now for $900.
How much did you get it for?
Well, again, I got it out of a box. So there's no way to... That box, I want to say that box was probably $100. And I just sold this card like 20 minutes ago. This is a sick one. That is a Patrick Mahomes tie-dye numbered to 25. So for all you non-card nerds out there, this is probably the worst show you've ever tuned into. But if anybody wants to have a podcast about cards, I will gladly jump in.
How long have you been into this this whole, because I don't remember you being like this.
Well, I wasn't. So, I mean, growing up, I had millions of baseball cards, right? Millions. I still have them. And if they're from the 80s, 90s, they're really not worth anything unless you get incredibly lucky. So when COVID started, I started seeing the market just go crazy on, on cards, right? So I was like, I should probably get back into it. I like sports and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I'm freaking out. It's still not there. Like, where could this auction have gone? It just disappeared. Hackers. So anyway, I really don't know. I've been into it, maybe 8 months, something like that. Back like hardcore. It's fun.
It's like gambling at home, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
So that's how the NFT situation. I was like, bro, you are in it right now.
Well, the NFT thing is totally different because basically the way that it's set up right now, it's just printing money. If you get a pack, you're printing money.
Yeah.
So you have to like get it while it's hot because those prices aren't going to stay up forever either.
Right.
Well, Timmy just got out of the pool. So if you're not watching on Twitch, if you're just listening, my 9-year-old just got out of the pool and he's in a Patron towel, which
It's Patron
Speaking
time.
of air horns, speaking of the air horn, he just said adios. Apparently, he's been infected by Patron. Yeah. So yeah, that's that's what I've been doing. And when something like this happens, I really don't know what to say because the card is gone. I mean, the card's not gone. I have the card, so that I'm not worried about. But the auction is gone.
How long did? Okay, so I have no idea how these auctions work. How long is the time frame for the auction?
You can do a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 10-day auction. This auction was 5 days. You typically want to do the auction as long as possible, but in this situation, because it was such a new product, you wanted to give people to buy it as soon as possible.
Right.
So we did it 5. I should have did it 3, to be perfectly honest. Probably a mistake. But whatever.
Why don't you do?
Eventually, Why don't you do what, a 3?
Yeah.
Because the longer an auction, the more time people have to buy it. So if it's not like a time sensitive thing, like if it's just something that has no bearing on time, like a Michael Jordan rookie card is always going to have buzz. It's not like there's a good time of year to buy it or sell it. Well, that's not really true either, because when it's not basketball season, people don't really think about basketball, right? So there's a lot of things that go into it. It's not just, buying cards and it's funny. Well, not really. Whatever. I'm stressed out now. This is not what I thought was going to happen, that it was just going to disappear. But I mean, my brother's like texting me. He's like, it'll pop back up. Like, chill the fuck out. What was I going to say? So I do have a list. NFTs are, of course, on the list because Top Shot is bullshit. Like legit bullshit. I hate that. Because for those of you in it, they did a drop this past week of a legendary pack, right? But you could only buy the legendary pack if you had hit certain benchmarks in your account. Right. So if you had a legendary moment in your account, or if you had purchased a certain amount, or if you had a certain number of moments, or if there were a bunch of things. Now, my plan was to just flip until I could build up the account to start buying these bigger packs without putting any more money into it. So I had a plan, but there was really like 2 things in my account. Neither of them qualified me to get this drop. And it would have been hard to get the drop anyway. It was $1,000 drop and 65,000 people tried to get it. They only gave away 2,600 of them. But I mean, I haven't even looked because I'm just over it at this point. It's so annoying. Like, what were moments selling for?
Let's find out. No, I have no idea.
All right, let me look. NBA Top Shot.
Let's share the screen.
I don't think people really care. No one's even commenting, so I don't even know if anyone's here yet. Still.
I want.
So what was it? Okay, well, then let me. I guess I'll share my screen then. Chrome, NBA Top Shot. How's it look over here? Okay, let's take a look. What was the set called? Hollow 2 or something?
Yeah.
Legendary Hollow Icon Series 2, right? Son of a bitch.
You would have made your money back twice.
Dude, this is the first row of this shit, guys. These guys are shit. No offense to these guys, because they're probably very nice human beings. But they're shit. Let's keep going. Oh, yeah. John Morant, $4,300. Kyrie, $5,000. Tatum, 20. You got to be kidding me. And this is like Anthony Edwards, 10,000. I mean, how much is the LeBron? I'm pretty sure there was a LeBron. I mean, let's just go to like.
Hey, wait, it's loading more moments.
Yeah, I know, but we'll just go to descending. Harden.
Damn. 34.
34. Maybe there wasn't a LeBron in this.
No, it's right there.
Was.
Above. Very
Where?
Top floor.
Oh, okay. 25. What is this red star here? Challenge reward. Oh, because this one's in a challenge. So people are going to pay more for that because they want to win that challenge. So the lowest LeBron ask is 24,500. Let's look at the history here. Oh, look at that. A number one is 210,000. What's 23? 23 is not even listed. Because that would be his jersey number, which would be sick. So yeah, look at this. This is unbelievable. And of course, I can't get in because I don't qualify. Asshole.
Dude, I would have sold that thing for like 10. I'd have been like,
no,
just take that shit.
No, you can't do that. Yep, just checked again. My card's still not here. Don't really understand what's happening. Okay, so yeah, NFTs is on my list. I hate Top Shot at this point. Like, why wouldn't they just give you the opportunity to buy? If you want to keep it exclusive, it's like a Supreme drop, right? They're only going to release a certain amount, right?
Yeah.
So do cheap ones for people that have a certain amount of money to spend. Do $10,000 ones for other, not that I can afford $10,000 for an NFT, but do it for the people that can. Make 9 of them. Make 2 of them. Make one of ones for $100,000. Try to get in. You win the drop, you get it. The thing would sell for $1 million. I don't understand what they're doing. Now, granted, I'm not a genius.
Maybe they're just trying to build up a community.
Yeah, I understand that, but how are you going to build up community if people can't get drops? They can't get packs. I'm almost fed up with it, and I'll risk anything for stuff like this. Like, it's fun for me. And if it costs me $14, $99, who cares? It doesn't matter. I'd rather take the risk. Try to get a one of one, sell it for $10,000. That's
Wait,
fun.
so how many moments do you have right now?
I don't even, probably 2, I'm guessing.
Why don't you load up on moments, cheap shit moments, and just sit on them?
I mean, I guess I could.
That's what held you back this whole time.
But what if next time when they do the snapshot, it's you have to have a legendary, you have to have a rare, you have to have this, you have to have that. There's no way to know.
You wasted, I don't know, $30? What if they don't? What if they say you needed 15 moments?
Which is it was one of the qualifiers.
Right.
Why? But I had a plan. I didn't know that something like this could happen. My plan was buy and flip until one of the bigger packs. Then I was going to buy a bigger pack with that money. I was treating this as like a challenge that I didn't want to deposit any more money than I had.
Right.
All I deposited was $14. That's it.
I get what you're saying, but all of those packs usually have you have to have at least 3 moments. Like, I knew that. I've just never seen 15 moments.
I had no idea. No one ever told me that. And
that's why I'm saying you should load up. I'm not selling it.
You know whose fault that is? The NFT crew. Your guy's fault. If anyone else out there listening, Matt Mira, you're probably lurking.
Because honestly, you came out swinging. You acted like you were a pro at this, and I was like, okay.
No.
Everything.
I never said I was a pro. I said I'm all in, and I don't even believe in it. But there's money to be made.
You were a pro. You just came at it like you were a pro, and I'm like, okay. He read all of this then.
I read a lot of things. I never saw that.
I've seen it on almost every single one of them. In fact, the very first pack I got, Nick Lewis was like, you got to buy 3 moments. So we bought 3 moments. Hell, Citizen Richards in the chat. He even bought 3 moments and he didn't even get a pack. He knew that rule. Citizen Richard, am I correct on this? So, I don't know what you're talking about.
All I know is my card is disappeared off eBay. It doesn't exist. And that's annoying. Just throwing that out there. It's really annoying.
I bet. I have nothing to say about that part.
So annoying. All right. Well, that was on my list. What else? I mean, we didn't really accomplish anything in that conversation. What else is new?
Well, no, now you learned. Load up on moments. Just load up on some shit moments. And you're good. Keep the party going.
Good, he says.
Get 15 shit moments.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what'll happen?
Exactly. Citizen Richard said load up on $5 ones.
I know, and I could do that. And next time what they'll say is, oh, you need 17 moments. And I'll be like, I'll burn this place down. I will go to wherever Top Shot's headquarters is, burn that place down.
They could. So now that you think they're going to do it, do it. Put 10 more dollars, get 15, and then two more $5 ones.
Look, I'll go get 20. What is it going to cost me? $100? Who cares? If it can get me into the next drop, then I'll do it. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. I should just do it. I will just do it. But
that is what I'm talking about.
But Neil, you've known me for like a long time now, right?
Yep.
Think about our agency. Do I ever it's just the way my brain works. Like if I'm not invested 100% into something, I'd rather just not have it around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean that I'm friends with every DJ that I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
In my agency. Still, I don't represent a lot of them still. But like it's the same way with this. Like if there's a $3 card of some player I have no emotional attachment to, I'd rather have that cash in my account in case I need it for something I actually do want.
Dude. And
now that I understand that I actually do need those things, I will go out and I will purchase I'll make it my goal to purchase the 15 cheapest cards on the entire platform of Top Shot.
Yes. That's what
I'm going to do.
That is exactly what me and Citizen Richard are saying.
Oh, God.
That's why, I actually, after seeing that, I took my Kyrie off the market, and I was like, all right, then I'll sit on
you did? Okay.
Yeah, now I'm sitting on 17 moments. Whether the price of it goes up or down, I haven't seen anything go for more than 15 moments. That's the most I've ever seen it.
Well, would it make more sense to just buy one legendary?
Buy one
legendary. Or rare? Because, I mean...
No, maybe, but you're running the risk of it dropping. No,
because one of the qualifiers was if you had one legendary moment in your account, then you were qualified. But the lowest legendary is $1,200. So
right, that's what I'm saying. Like you put $1,200 in, you're running the risk of losing $1,200. You put $15 in and get 15 moments.
Yeah, no, I got you. Let's look right now. Let's see what's the cheapest. Lowest ask ascending. I wish I could just buy them all at once. $6 Justin Holiday, Seti Osman, never heard of him. Jacob Pueltel, never heard of him.
Citizen Richard said, just don't golf for a week, and then you should be good.
What? Who would? What? No. Hey, look who's here. We have a very special guest, and look who it is.
Oh, hi.
Hey, you saved me. Thank you.
It's not going to be for long, but I cannot do a Wednesday without checking in with you fine gentlemen, seeing how everybody's doing. So here we are.
Well, Justin's freaking out.
Why?
Because that's what he does.
Well, duh. But I mean, there's got to be like that. That is the baseline, and then there's something that usually contributes to it.
Okay, tell him, Justin. Tell him.
All right, Zilla. So you know that I collect sports cards, Pokemon cards, all that good stuff, right?
Yes, I do.
So last week, my brother and I bought a box of basketball cards, and we hit this card right here.
Okay,
try to get the right.
The glare is there, so tell me what it is.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a LaMelo Ball rookie card, blue cracked ice. There's only 125 of these in the world, right?
So what's that worth?
Well, we figured around $7,000.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. We figured around $8,000. That's
Okay.
what the comps basically told us.
All right.
I put it up for auction. The auction ended at 6:10 tonight, 27 minutes ago.
Okay.
28 minutes ago, the auction was only at $5,000. And we were like, oh shit, this sucks. In the last like 12 seconds of the auction, it got bid up. It sold for $6,998.
Right where you thought it was going to be worth.
A little lower, but we were not unhappy. Okay. How can you be unhappy, right? So typically what happens in eBay, you sell your item, it goes from one page, active listings, to a page that says sold listings.
Correct.
My listing is gone.
Huh.
It is gone. It is not in any page on my eBay account.
Have you unplugged and plugged back in? Have you rebooted?
No, but I'm also...
This is the worst technical support advice that you get whenever anything goes wrong. Well, have you tried rebooting?
So, well, it normally works.
Right.
So no, I use my phone. I'm on the computer. I'm refreshing. I went off the internet into cellular on my phone. It's gone.
And yeah, and I'm guessing you're not having any luck with eBay customer support either.
I have not. Well, I'm a little busy right now. Now, whoa!
What are you doing?
Now this would be a good. Yes, William Lifestyle. I have checked my email for a sale confirmation. I have not gotten one. But tell me, a live stream of me talking with eBay support wouldn't be good TV.
It would be phenomenal. Are you kidding me? Like angry Justin?
Well, no, because I am very good at dealing with customer service people because I never get angry because I know they can't do anything. Or I know that it's not their fault and they can do whatever they can do. And if you're nice to them, they will help you. If you're not nice to them, they will never help you.
So it's
because they will never see you in real life. They have no reason to help you if you're an asshole.
Huh. Yeah, I look up their name on Facebook and then I track them down and then I use that as leverage. Like, listen, Steve in Staten Island.
Hey.
I know where you are. Staten Island was the first thing that popped into my head. I have no idea.
That's because I know what you were thinking. You were thinking, where would an asshole in B originating from
Oh.
eBay? It would probably be Staten Island first.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Well,
No.
I think that your idea was good, that you should maybe do it offline and play it back or do it live, whatever, but why not?
Now, here's a little wrinkle to the story.
Okay.
Someone reached out to me personally on Instagram to buy the card. We turned down the offer. We kind of went back and forth on making a different deal.
Okay.
Long story short, it fell apart, but not in any bad way. He was the leader. He was leading the auction up until it sold. So I don't even know if he won it or not.
I would just give it a little bit of time to see if it repopulates. I would definitely reach out once the show is over, reach out to customer support at eBay. I mean, you're probably not the first person, nor will you be the last where there's a glitch in an auction, and they'll help you get it sorted. And if they don't get it sorted, reach out to dude and be like, look, auction went sideways. There was a technical issue. Figuring it out. It's up for sale. You can buy it now before I put it up for auction again. I have a feeling that there are mechanisms and fail safes that eBay has in place where they can tell you what happened, who won it, where it needs to go. But normally, like when you sell something on eBay, your phone will like get a notification. It'll go ka-ching. And that hasn't even happened. It just said auction ended. Here's the price. And then
No ka-ching.
No ka-ching.
No ka-ching.
So
You've
nope.
been robbed of your ka-ching.
Yeah. Zero ka-ching.
So to answer William Lifestyle's question, he asked me what was the offer. The offer that he originally made me was $6,500
and a handy.
No handy.
Strong handy.
I told him that we were looking for more.
Aggressive handy.
And
Rapid handy.
Just an angry handy. I will.
You guys love seeing me in pain, don't you?
I will give you $6,500 and an angry hand job.
And the roughest handy you've ever experienced in your life.
Wearing construction gloves.
With a handful of sand.
Take it or leave it. Offers up.
To answer William Lifestyle's question, the original offer was $6,500. We passed. We went back and forth. He said, "Well, how about $5,000 and these 2 other cards in trade?" And then, Citizen Richard. He will not send me a 2-pounder. He basically threatened me with. He threatened me today. Literally threatened me with bodily harm if I didn't buy coffee from him.
Yeah, because I released a 2-pounder because he's
story.
like, yes, I did threaten you because you were the one who was like, it's just too expensive for just buying a 12-ounce thing. I drink 50 cups of coffee in 3 hours. And I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll release a 2-pounder.
I released a 2-pounder myself today. But
Hey.
it was right after I woke up.
Yay.
Heyo. Heyo.
I'm sure I did request the 2-pounder. There is zero chance in hell I said to you it's too expensive to keep ordering. That's not in my nature to say that.
You were like, it just doesn't make sense to order just this little rinky-dink or something like that. And I was like, all right. Well,
Yeah, that makes sense.
That
makes sense. I would say that. Because who is the person that bought coffee from you on the day you released your discount code and paid full price? This guy.
Actually, a few people did.
And that guy.
and I'm sorry.
So if that's the case, then buy the fucking 2-pounder.
I'll buy the 2-pounder and put it out for bird feed in my backyard.
Whatever.
Those are fucking birds, bro.
Yeah, they are going to be pumped.
They'll be aggressive birds.
That is the biggest.
Even like a week from now, I died by getting pecked to death by a blue heron.
Yeah, blue heron running around
outside.
trying to give you an angry handy.
And it's like, that is the biggest hummingbird I've ever seen. Like, that's not a hummingbird, that's a pigeon on BRL coffee.
Yeah, with veins coming out of his neck.
all twacked out, like what happens when birds do meth.
Do you think that for high ticket items, maybe there's like a review process where they look at the bidding?
That sounds reasonable, actually.
Yeah, but what
That's the
happens
only thing I
though?
can
What are
think
they
of.
going to come after them? Are they going to send like the digital mafia after them? Like, yo, come out of that money.
Well, I mean, they got to make sure that maybe they are looking for proof of funds.
Because,
to be honest,
because look at this. If I was a shady human being, and you guys both know me, I am not.
if
But this is gonna sound so cheesy, but I really enjoy the hobby of collecting cards, and I don't want to be known as like a scumbag. So could I have said, "Hey Zilla, go bid this thing up," because I know this guy's already willing to pay $6,500.
right,
Right? Could I have done that?
absolutely.
Easily. Did I call you Robzilla and say that?
This is the part where I'm supposed to say no. Right? No. Also,
like, there are
I'd like to
there-
exercise my Fifth Amendment privilege.
There are a lot of ways to manipulate an auction.
No, I mean, it happens. Believe
Obviously.
it or not, it happens a lot in food service. It happens a lot in, like for food service equipment auctions, and especially in automobile auctions. People will flood the market with ringers. Ringers will go in and bid stuff up, all the time. So it's not unusual. So
And William Lifestyle just said it lowers your rating on eBay, which that rating has more value than your Uber score. My rating on eBay, first of all, I'm a top-rated seller. Second of all, I have 100% positive feedback. I don't even think I have 33% positive feedback in this little window right here. Thanks, guys.
No, just really quickly, I gotta own to the fact that I'm on my phone, guys. So I actually can't see any of the comments going on in the that are scrolling on. So I apologize.
Well,
I'm just here to provide
our friend
humor.
J-Dub just said, well, we know you did that, hence Rob wasn't on the show earlier. So now, because you weren't here earlier, they think you were sniping my auction.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm at work. I'm at trabajo. I'm at trabajo. I'm actually at work. I was show prepping. I got some stuff done, and I was like, all right, I got 20 minutes to kill before I jump on the air for the night. So I wanted to follow through on my obligation, visit with my friends and my friends. So my friends on the show and my friends in the chat room. So I wanted to just come say hi.
So I have something on the list, guys. And with Zilla here, Zilla is a very compassionate person. You know, he does have a serious side to him. I don't really. I have an angry side, but not a real serious side. Zilla does. I want to tell you guys a story of something that happened to me earlier today. I went to the post office to mail out a basketball card, of course. And I'm in line, and I'm first in line, like waiting. Next postal worker that's done is going to call me over. And of course, I'm standing there, and, you know, there's like 3 people at the end with like massive, like shipments, like a guitar, like box. Like I knew I wasn't going there. But the lady right in front of me just had like a little, I don't even know what she had. It was like a little box like this big. But she kept talking to the postal worker. And I'm like, and she was like very happy and like very engaging. And they seem to be having like a real conversation. And as this is happening, I'm getting more and more pissed off. Now I can't hear what they're talking about, but I'm angry at their conversation because it's not about postage. It's about life. And I can tell, and I'm pissed off. So she leaves. I walk up, and the guy is shook. The postal worker, Steve, who I've been in there a bunch. Obviously I don't know him, but if I ran into him at like Circle K, he'd be like, "Hey, I know you," like one of those relationships.
Okay.
So I'm like, "Hey, Steve, just need a receipt on this," and he's like, "Man," I'm like, "What's up, man?" And he pulls up like a roll of tape, and he shows it to me. And the tape says remains on it. This person was shipping their mother's ashes through the United States Post Office. Okay? So now I'm like, okay, just got like a chill, right? Like I'm like, okay, now I feel like I'm such an asshole. Now, look, I didn't give her a dirty look. I didn't say anything. She didn't know I existed. Like, it didn't matter. But just the fact that was my first thought was like, fuck this lady. And then to see what she was doing and why she was talking to him and having this conversation. Like, man, like I was like a little bummed out after that. And I think it might've said human remains, but it definitely said remains. I think there was another word, but I don't know what it was. It definitely said remains. And I was like, fuck, okay. I'm like, you doing all right, man? He's like, yeah. He's like, that really threw me for a loop. No, Jenna, it was not a cat. And I don't mean to laugh because if my cat died, I'd be upset too. I don't have a cat or a hamster. But he told me that she, it was her mother had passed away from COVID. So I was like, oh man.
Wait, but first of all, people don't die from COVID. It's a hoax, but continue.
Zilla.
So look, I have to ask because you're probably the first person I know that's haunted by somebody in the afterlife. Like I have a feeling that the spirit.
I am?
Yeah.
No.
The spirit of the person in the urn is just going to follow you wherever you go for the rest of your life because you were mad dogging her mourning daughter.
Her daughter. Well, if that's the case, then they're right here right now, and they just heard my explanation.
Yeah.
And they are probably why your card disappeared. They're like, fuck this dude.
Son of a bitch. You know what? You couldn't be more right. This is, oh, damn it. It's unbelievable.
That dude. I called it. Oh.
And then, and that's them saying, fuck this dude again.
The ghost fucking kicked Justin off the show.
Seriously.
Unreal.
I went to hit refresh again on that tab. And I hit this tab.
It was the freaking ghost, bro. The ghost kicked you off your own show.
So, oh God, I wanted to have a conversation. It might be a little too serious.
Yeah, and I'm running out of time. Not that I would do this all night with you guys, but pause. Yeah, I've got 7 minutes before I actually have to do a job that pays me.
Can we have a 7-minute conversation or a 4-minute conversation?
Yeah, let's do it.
And you guys can tell me if we should not have this conversation. I didn't run it by anybody. This was not talked about in the pre-production meeting. Yeah, we don't really have those.
Yeah.
We just jump on
anymore. We used to. We were much more professional than we are now.
Yeah.
So explaining my thinking, it just triggered this in my brain. Explaining my thinking of why I was acting the way I was acting at the post office. So we all know what happened to Minnesota again, right?
Yup.
Obviously, like incredibly insane, horrible, ridiculous, and we all know like what the
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know.
Oh well,
Okay.
Then break it down.
So I don't know all the details, but there was a traffic stop. A cop, I don't know how they got to this point, but a cop, instead of reaching for her taser, reached for her gun, shot the guy, and the guy died.
Because, having fired both guns and tasers, I can tell you that, sure, guns have the exact same weight as a taser. Also, not being, trained as a peace officer, and people need to remember the word peace in that job description, you should know the difference between a taser and a handgun.
Right.
But please continue.
So the point of, what I wanted to kind of bring up, this was a 26-year veteran of the Minnesota Police Department. It was a woman, white woman. She got charged with, I believe manslaughter or something like that.
Second degree.
But she said, right, her excuse or her answer, why did you do it? I thought it was my gun. I thought it was my taser. Assume right now, for 1 second, that it was a mistake, right? Let's say they did investigation, due diligence. She was a wonderful human being. She was, had no racist anything in the past. She was a upstanding human being. Can we assume that for 1 second? Sure. And let's say, I don't know if I really want to have this conversation, but let's say it was a mistake, right? There was no ill intent of this action other than protecting herself or partner, however it was. She thought he was going for a gun. I don't know how it got to that point. I should probably have done my research. But let's say it was a mistake. She's not a racist. What happens? Like what should the punishment be? I don't know the answer. That's why I'm asking it.
Well, I know plenty of people that have gotten behind the wheel with no intent of killing somebody after having a drink or two. And because of a lack of judgment have spent time in prison. Yeah. And I think that is look, when you swear an oath to uphold and protect and defend the Constitution, that's not just your rights, but the rights of the people. We shouldn't be shooting innocent people. And for the record, we shouldn't be shooting guilty people either. That is something for the courts to decide.
What if she feared for her life? And I'm just obviously playing devil's advocate.
Have you seen the video?
I haven't seen. No, I haven't.
Okay.
Have you?
So watch the video, and then it will it will completely change the framing of the context of the question in which you're asking.
Okay. That is entirely fair. I wouldn't mind bringing it up again next week.
Because
it was just
unfortunately the person that was shot was, I'm going to let you do your thing and watch the video, but I think that when this circles back to a discussion point, which I think that the messaging and the branding from last May, what people were trying to say got lost in the branding, which is people are saying defund the police. And I think the real actionable thing that people need to consider is retrain the police. I think that we need to demilitarize the police to being less of a paramilitary organization, because that's what our National Guard is, and that's what our military is, and give our the folks in uniform that do a job that I can't do. This isn't me, and I'm, by the way, while I'm at work, I should probably say that I'm speaking for myself and not my employers right now. These are just my opinions. That, look, there's always a better way to do things, and right now, what seems to have been the way that we've done it for a long time, it's not working because people are dying unnecessarily. I mean, the fact that right now in Minnesota, we have to have a trial over like whether or not, George Floyd was on drugs. No, still not a reason to kill him.
Right.
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 Okay. Well, the fentanyl might have killed him. Do me a favor. Don't take any fentanyl, but let me put my knee on your neck for 8.5, 9 minutes. Let's see how you do. I guarantee you're not getting up. So these are questions that, I think we have an obligation as a civil society to have impassioned discussions about. And
let me say for the record, I'm not defending her because I don't know the situation. No. I just thought, like, when Why It Happened came out, basically, quote unquote, she made a mistake. I was like, huh. Like, that was a different take than what normally happens. And it made me think.
Justin, have you've seen a police taser before, right?
I have.
So for the record, guys, if you're not familiar with this, very similar as to why toy manufacturers now have to paint their toy guns. Like when I was growing up as a kid, your toy gun looked exactly like a Beretta that you would get from the local gun store. And now guns have to be painted, a very aggressive orange. They have to have things that distinguish it from something that could be mistaken as an actual firearm. That also goes the same with a taser. The taser in question has a bright yellow muzzle. Yeah. You see it in her holster. How do you not know what you're holding? So if you're, if you're shitty at your job and somebody dies, you should go to jail.
The thing I equated it to, and the reason I started thinking about it was, more than once in my life, believe it or not, I have had to take a pill, right? So you take a pill, drink a water. I have done it the opposite and dumped water on my face. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like I wasn't thinking, right? Now, granted, I'm not defending her at all. I don't know the situation. What if, my only question is, what if it was a mistake?
Are you trained? Have you
no, I know
on pills and water?
No.
Like a natural reflex. But you know what? These are professionals. These are sworn officers.
Yeah.
Their gig, man. Like we hold that. Are we not supposed to hold them to a higher standard because they do a job that we're not able to do it ourselves?
Right. Zilla, we know you got to go.
No, you guys want to see me do magic?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a minute.
We're here for the magic.
All right. So this whole radio thing isn't a real, folks. I actually really have a job. This is
let's see it.
This is how I make my money. I got a minute 30. But yeah, I got to think about what I'm going to talk about. Oh, because it's my first break of the night, so that's going to be easy. Justin, these topics are always tough, man, because again, I don't know what it's like to be out there patrolling the streets and in theory, protecting my friends and neighbors. But when people die, when things don't, the argument that I saw was, like your firearm is supposed to be holstered to your dominant hand because of the weight, right? That's your dominant hand, and then the taser would be on your less dominant hand. So if you're if you're right-handed, your taser would be on the left, and you would retrieve the taser from your left hand and pass it to your right, so that you know what you're using. If that's just me. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. I love this record.
Magic.
I finally have a setup as cool as Neil Jackson.
I don't know about all that.
Watch me shit the bed. Sunny 98.1, Rob Zilla in for Larry Morgan, 833-800-1981. Here till midnight. We'd love to hear from you coming up. Got a request for Angel by Shaggy. Going to play that next. Right now it's Journey. Don't Stop Believing. This is Sunny 98.1. And that, my friend, is fun.
Who's better than you?
Hit the post and everything. Yeah. I always do better with an audience. Just ask my
Did you mute us when you did that?
No.
Wow, that's trusting.
So we could have screamed like, Zilla, eat a dick.
The mic here, it wouldn't have picked it up.
Oh, okay. Because I thought about it, and then I was like, Zilla would literally never talk to me again.
I would hear it, right? Because I'm under my cans, I'm under my headphones, and when I hit my mic right here, when I hit my mic, it turns off everything around here so that there's no feedback. It doesn't bleed in. So yeah, this is my job. This is how I make a living.
Did you find your card?
I wish they could do like old radio so I could sound like a boss jock from the 80s. Hey, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Got tickets for you to see Dick Dale at the county fair, everybody. Anyway,
Dick Dale. Is he still alive?
Oh, dude. He's the best. Love Dick Dale.
I think Justin's about to spin off the planet right now.
I'm messaging with the guy who the guy I was trying to make the deal with. I asked him, I go, did you win the auction? It ended, and then my listing disappeared, and now it's not even in my account anywhere. He goes, it totally disappeared, but ended at 5,200. I go, 69.98, but it doesn't exist now. He writes a laughing emoji. He goes, I was hoping you weren't watching. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck? It's gone? I'm like, gone.
I would bet that they're doing there might be a verification because of the amount of action at the very end of the auction, but maybe they're doing verification of funds.
No, they don't do that. They don't do verification of funds. They would do verification of like something shady, which we didn't do, unless Jordan did. I don't think he would.
No. What if the people bidding were doing something shady? What if the card bounced? The card on file bounced?
No. There's no. They don't charge your card.
Okay. See, I've never bought anything on eBay, so I don't know.
Yeah,
no. The auction ends, then you as the buyer get an invoice, then you go pay.
Oh. Well, I mean, when the person that gets the invoice, they got to pay, and if they don't pay, put it up for auction again. F that guy.
And he's like, he writes, dead ass, I don't see it. eBay glitched.
Definitely a New Yorker.
Yeah, dead ass is not really a term that's used in Sheboygan.
I don't know where he's from.
Not
dead, but yeah, of course, dead ass is a New York thing.
Yeah, he's definitely a New Yorker.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in shock. I don't really know what to say.
Justin Zotz is speechless, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to take a screenshot of this because it doesn't
seriously.
Yeah, if you want to end the stream and handle your business, I completely get it, because this is going to go around in circles.
I know. And my list isn't very long. It's not anything we can't put off till next week.
Okay.
Plus, yeah, I think, and Zilla, you get to be here for the finale. Do you have, are you going back on? Like any second?
No, actually, I go into commercial. Our clocks are set up a little different. So I actually came on and kicked off a music sweep. So I don't talk again for another 20 minutes.
Oh, shit. No way.
Let me see. I don't talk for another 22 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Dang, this is all music.
Well, no, there's a music sweep that goes into a 6-minute commercial break, and then another 3 songs. So, which is pretty good. Billy Idol into Rick Astley into the Eagles. Doesn't suck.
No, doesn't suck at all. You're gonna rickroll us?
No. Wow, I was getting some. Let's see. Jenna saying your team is doing good though. Yeah, actually, Jenna, my Padres. Here's another fun thing about. Wasn't good about my workplace is this set of windows right behind me, right there next to the red door. That's the Padres radio network. So when everything for the Padres actually runs through that studio and out to the rest of the world for our behind the Dodgers by half a game hottest team in baseball. See you in October, San Diego Padres.
This is how flustered I am right now. I'm not even going to talk shit on the Padres.
I'm going to tell you how flustered you are. It's because it's like a barometer of like the different colors. You either went golfing and it was warm, or you're flustered, but your skin barometer is giving you away.
Well, both. I did play golf yesterday. With my brother when he was in town.
Your lack of melanin is a dead ass giveaway.
Dead ass.
You like that? I worked that in on purpose.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think an hour was enough. An hour and 7 minutes with my blood pressure going. I got to go handle this. I guess I'll call eBay. They're actually really good about calling, about being on the phone. But we are going to raid DJ Darth Fader. What do you guys think about that? Bam. The button has been hit. Now we will go here and we will say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for coming, everybody. Sorry for the anger and the high blood pressure face. Zilla.
I have a feeling that's the reason why they come here.
I know. Zilla, you're back next week, right? Or no?
I certainly hope so. Unless something, I'm not on the schedule for next week. I'm just filling in for one of the other guys, but okay. Yeah, so probably. And then I'll tell you guys about the obscene purchase I made. We'll tease that next week.
Oh
boy, I can't wait for this one. We'll put it on. I'll put it on my list.
I'll send you guys a picture as soon as we go offline.
Oh boy,
perfect.
All right, guys. Well, good talk as always, and talk to you soon. Going to see Darth Vader next.
Bye.
Bye.